Hey guys, so I haven't posted on this channel in ages because when inspiration strikes, it strikes, and when it doesn't, it really doesn't. So inspiration has struck now. Today we're talking about the LemmeLive supplement brand by Kourtney Kardashian, which is now in hot water legally. And I think this is a great beauty deep dive because she does market these gummies as like a way to beautify yourself from inside out. And sometimes I don't believe that crap. It is BS to me. I think if you love supplements, look, I love them too. I have a little with supplements. I've got my, my irons and my what else is in here? My irons and my magnesiums and a vitamin D because it's like a zero sun in the UK. Let me put that away now. It's really rattling. But I think it's when it gets into the woo-woo stuff, this will lift your mood or help your mental health, or, you'll never need medication because of this supplement. It starts to get a little bit, what we're pushing here. And the Kardashians are known for coming out with businesses for absolutely everything. If they have ever expressed an interest in anything, it will become a business. Okay, so we had Skims by Kim Kardashian, which actually makes sense and is probably the more successful one because it is such a direct association. Kim is interested in her body. Kim has a very exaggerated body type. It makes sense that she came out with a Skims line, right? Then we have Kylie Cosmetics. That also made sense at the time, but hasn't made sense in a while. And we know that. We can see that. It's not performing very well. But what kind of more doesn't perform well for Kylie is everything else. So Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby. She had the Kylie Swim, the swimwear line, and that had one drop and that's it. It was one launch and it was done. And now she's come out with Kai, which is a clothing line that is so far still, launching stuff. And now she has released swimwear under this new Kai line, which seems to be doing better, at least, than the other line. We had Push by Courtney, which was supposed to be kind of a copy of Goop by Gwyneth Paltrow. We had the Good American Jeans by Chloe, and that's because she said she was never able to find jeans that fit her really well for her body type in department stores, and so she wanted to come out with something that would fit most people. Now, I've had some great things about those jeans, but then I don't really hear about them much anymore. We had A18 by Kendall Jenner, which is the tequila brand. Now, people at the beginning were a bit confused, kind of what does Kendall Jenner have to do with tequila? But it actually seems to be doing really well, and she's been marketing it super well. She's been going to like college frat sorority parties and stuff and kind of letting people hang out with her, and she'll make them drinks and stuff. And I think it's been like a great thing. And they even had a credit card so that you can afford the stuff that they come out with, essentially. Some have failed, some haven't, some have been short-lived, some have been long-lived. Just recently, the Kardashian, that Kim Kardashian app, the game that she had, that shut down. People were really upset about that. I remember playing that and it was so addictive, but I played at the time where I didn't have my own like disposable income, so I didn't get any of the like paid add-ons, because if I played that game now, I would be buying stuff and that would not be good for my bank account. Now, Courtney has been on a wellness journey for ages, but like fake wellness is what I like to call that, where she's not actually living well. She just kind of likes to put on the facade. Like, as long as something's gluten-free, she thinks she's doing the Lord's work, but then she'll still get like filler and Botox. You know what I mean? Like fake wellness. Because if you were really concerned about your wellness, you would never get any cosmetic procedures done. And Kim actually called her out because they were doing a joint birthday party and they wanted it to be Candyland themed. And then Courtney only wanted like healthy treats. And Kim basically said like, no one's going to like this. No one's going to want this. And then she called her out on everything that she has that is actually bad for her health. And that she's being a hypocrite, essentially. I think this comes in two parts. So I'm going to watch both those TikToks with you guys right now.
So have you thought of any ideas for the party? Yeah. Karen trying to do it somewhat healthy. Like she was gonna have this. It's like Candyland and Courtney. It's not gonna be healthy. But nobody wants Courtney. Yes, it can. It's not gonna be healthy no matter what. Sugar's not healthy. But I'm saying let's do not the nasty stuff with food coloring and all like gross shit. Give me an example of candy you want. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I said we could have the organic cotton candy. Courtney has this vision of no sugar or no disgusting chemicals in candy. It's like a completely sugar-free, gluten-free, party-free, fun-free zone because Courtney has decided that it just doesn't make sense, and it really wasn't the theme of what North and Penelope wanted for their birthday. There's just better solutions to things instead of your dated candy that's like literally food coloring that gives people diseases. This is like not the right thing. So switch the theme. How can you have a candy is not your brand? This is about a kid's party. This is not about your brand. Yeah, but I'm saying what I stand for, not even what a kid's party. So why does your car have leather seats? Why are you wearing plastic glasses? I can't believe that Kim is...
So she called her out, you know, the hypocrisy, you know, you have leather seats in your car, you wear plastic. She was literally like, she did a deal with, it was either Shein or Boohoo, and they tried to do this like green line, and they're basically trying to like green wash a fast fashion brand, which is not green, and nothing they ever will do it will be green unless they literally shut down the brand. The most green thing they could do is shut down the company. And she even called it a brand, which Kim called her out on. It's not a brand. Like, it is a brand. To her, it's like not a lifestyle, it's a brand, right? That's what I was trying to say, is that it all seems very fake because it feels like a brand she has picked to be the wellness sister, and that's what she has to stick with. But none of that is an actual like life choice, right? Because when things get too tough, like not wearing plastic or not working with fast fashion brands, that's when they draw the line, right? There was also this one, I think they kept on talking about it.
At home, really healthy, really healthy, and the one day they want a Candyland birthday party and you're saying they can't have sugar? What a buzzkill if you're a kid and you think you're going to a Candyland themed party and there's just decorations everywhere in the Candyland floor, but there's no candy? I'm not saying they can't have treats. Did I ever say they cannot have treats? There's no reason that you can't have the theme of the party and have treats that are, it's Candyland. There's candies that are not disgusting and filled with chemicals.
I can understand both them. I think Courtney tries to feed her kids really well. And so she's saying, I'm not going to ruin that for a day when we can just have healthier treats. I think they could have compromised and maybe just mixed all the sweets up together. And if the kids maybe don't realize, but they surely want to see some kind of like brands that are recognizable, right? But I just think if you take everything off packaging and you just mix it all up, I'm sure the kids won't realize. But I don't think that's what Courtney wanted. She wanted everything to be kind of vegan and blah blah, which I understand both. Maybe just don't do a birthday party together then if you can't agree on that. But this is just me showing that Courtney thinks of this as a brand. She thinks of being this like healthy wellness brand to be a brand. Now, she did come out with Push before, which was supposed to be like Goop, which is a nightmare in itself. Here's the history of Goop being awful by Cracked. They did vaginal steaming, which was proved to be bad for you, not good for you. Goop's first big controversy was Paltrow's 2015 promotion of vaginal steaming, an ancient Greek ritual that was actually intended to keep the uterus in place. You know, how they like to go wandering around. But Paltrow claimed it cleanses your uterus, which it physically can't do because the steam can't reach the uterus. But on the bright side, it does give you a yeast infection and scald your labia. They also did bee sting therapy. I've seen that online and people have said it's like magical and will cure all sorts of different things. I'm not planning on having bees sting me, so apparently it gets rid of inflammation and scarring. I don't know. Aluminum lipstick. Goop is constantly harping on about the danger of aluminum and has even specifically warned against lipsticks containing it. Oh my God. Goop is constantly harping on about the danger of aluminum and has specifically warned against lipsticks containing it. There's just one problem with that. In 2016, it was discovered that Goop also sold lipsticks containing aluminum. So they had a Goop magazine. Turned out that they basically just fact-checked a lot. Turned out that the brand that owned the Goop magazine fact-checked a lot and worried about ethics. And so they stopped publishing the magazine because the magazine was full of not very factual things. Oh, this is, you know, flushing yourself out with coffee to supercharge yourself. Yeah, that's not fun. They also did jade eggs, which are, you're supposed to kind of put them up your vagina. And in 2018, the company was forced to pay $145,000 and offer refunds to customers for making the unscientific claims that they balance hormones and increase sexual pleasure when they really just increase the risk of a bacterial infection. Say it with me, everything causes a UTI. Like, really and truly, if something's not naturally supposed to be in your vagina, don't put it there. That's typically the rule you gotta live by, right? Like, if you have to, like a tampon or something, try and get the organic one, the biodegradable, you know, try and get the ones with the least shit in them. But really and truly, if something's not supposed to be in your vagina naturally, don't put it in there, because it will most definitely cause a bacterial infection or some kind of a UTI. Like, I just know that for a fact. There's going to be a yeast infection happening in there. They also had rose quartz eggs to activate your heart, whatever that means. No, I agree, correct, whatever that means. The leanest livable weight. What does that mean? In 2019, the experts advised readers to aim for their leanest livable weight. So like the thinnest you can be without literally dying. Okay. And they define the leanest livable weight as the low end of your set range. That sounds like an eating disorder. The vagina candles, I remember those. Apparently they exploded and caused fires, so that's fun. So Poosh was kind of similar to that, kind of. So then she started Lemme, a supplement gummy brand. This is the website. Let's go through it all together now. Lemme Smooth. Apparently these will help you with cellulite and skin smoothing. Apparently it will reduce cellulite in 28 days, but it's got that little star cross thing. And so I think what that will actually say is, it might not. It's always like, it's just, it might not though. So there's Lemme Sleep. Yeah. So they're fast asleep, fall asleep fast, sleep long. It's all got the little stars next to them. Jet lag, grogginess. Now if I go, they're vegan, gluten-free, gelatin-free, no artificial sweeteners or synthetic colors, no high fructose corn syrup. I mean, sounds good. Obviously, it's just got melatonin, as in like the main thing that will help you sleep here is the melatonin and probably the magnesium. So like, yeah, it's just a melatonin gummy. Like you might as well just buy cheaper melatonin supplements and just use that, and you'll save so much money and get the same results, right? Because these are 24 each, and how many are in one? Just it's 24 each, and they all have, so it's a 1 month supply, so you're paying £24 per pack per month. And so if you're trying to double up on like different effects, you're going to be looking at 48 a month, 72 a month. Like, it's a lot of money to be spending on these supplements that are, arguable with the claims. Let Me Wake Up. So you got the Let Me Sleep and the Let Me Wake Up, which are caffeine energy gummies. I mean, look, just drink a cup of coffee or just have an energy drink or, something else. Let Me Smooth, these are 32. I wonder if they have more servings in them. Nope, still 30, and the serving size is 1 capsule, luckily. So yeah, these will last you a month, but they're £32, and they will combat cellulite, plump the skin, collagen production, and skin smoothing. Now, I've heard this thing about the collagen thing, it's very vague, but like, there are debates about how much eating collagen will help with hair, skin, and nails, and that it hasn't actually been proven to the extent that some of these supplement brands will have you think. So yeah, apparently this has French melon, hyaluronic acid, bamboo silica, bromelain, and vitamin C. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so reduced cellulite, clinically studied, Chromax chromium picolinate promotes healthy metabolism and lean body mass in combination with diet and exercise. So literally what this means is just have a good diet and exercise and skip out on this £32 a month gummy. Let Me Burn, which is for metabolism and fat burning. Once again, £32. Yeah, regulate metabolism, combat belly fat. Now, when something says combat belly fat, straight from the get-go, bull. You can't target a certain fat bit on yourself. What you can do is develop muscles in different areas, depending on, whether you're doing a leg day or a back day or a blah, blah. That's different. But burning fat in specific areas doesn't work. Like, I can't just one day wake up and say, I'm only going to target the fat in my wrist. I'm doing wrist fat today. Like, no. You just either lose weight or you gain weight. And the only thing you can change is where you develop muscles. Like, if I never ever do anything with my arms and I only do leg day for the rest of my life and just do everything, all my chores with my legs, my leg muscles will be more developed than my arm muscles, but the fat will be lost all throughout or gained all throughout. I hate this combat belly fat because this is preying on the, people are so worried about the belly fat more than if you have a lot of fat in your ass. Obviously, you're probably really happy about that, but people are always so concerned about the belly fat, and so this is preying on that typical, oh, you that pesky belly fat, let me get that off for you, when a lot of that is just genetics, really. And a lot of the time what women mainly think is belly fat is actually just like your uterus sticking out a little bit. So just, just let it be. Let it be. Because sometimes I've been like, at my slimmest and still had like a bump there, because that's literally just where all my reproductive organs are. So just let that be. Let that be. Now, there have been mixed reactions. A lot of people are iffy about supplement companies anyway, mainly the specialty ones that charge a bunch of money. Like, I think Halo Beauty was equally as scrutinized. That's Tati's old brand. She's not the owner of the brand anymore. They were criticized as well for being kind of expensive, and it was like a hair, nail, skin gummy. And some people claimed that it worked really well. Some people didn't. I think a lot of that is placebo. Maybe you'll notice things looking good, but actually it's just life, but not, you know, anything to do with the brand. Like I said, Halo Beauty isn't owned by Tati anymore. She gave all that up because of the lawsuit, and now she's on to bigger and better things. But the original one was the Halo Beauty Hair, Skin and Nails Booster, and it's £32, so roughly the same prices. And then the refills are £29, which is only £3 less. I would expect like a £10 discount, really. Some people swear by them, some people swear by these Lemme ones, but I just would never spend that much money on supplements, because you can get pretty cheap ones just in your local supermarket, and they work the exact same way. As long as the like ingredient list on the back is the same, like you're getting the same milligrams of each supplement, it's going to work the exact same way. Whether you take it in a gummy, or you take it in a pill, or you take it in a powder, or you take it in a liquid, it'll work the same way, roughly, with some room of error, but they'll work the same way as long as the ingredient list is the same. And they can claim to have these amazing new ingredients. I'm glad, I'm happy. I'll just stick with what I know works and what's cheaper as well. But yeah, there are a few different controversies. There's the Lemme Purr started like the issue. It's essentially pushing the whole narrative of like, your vagina smells, and if you take these gummies, your vagina will smell like flowers, and your boyfriend will want to have sex with you. Where in reality, a vagina is just like an organ, so it will have preferably just a neutral smell, but like it will smell like a vagina. Like, as long as it doesn't smell like fish, which could indicate a bacterial infection, or it doesn't have weird discharge, which once again could indicate a bacterial infection, which Lemme Purr will not fix for you. That's when you go to your doctors and you let them figure that out. If it just smells neutral, don't take anything hoping that suddenly your vagina will smell like flowers, because it shouldn't. And if you take something that is going to make it smell like flowers, that could also give you then a bacterial infection, because you're throwing off the pH balance of your vagina. Same with that you shouldn't be douching and you shouldn't be throwing soap up there. That's not how your vagina works, and that's not what it likes. Once again, like I said, if it's not supposed to be in your vagina, don't put it in there. That's my general rule for life. Only things that are supposed to be in the vagina should be in the vagina. Here's a dietitian reviewing some of the gummies.
Kourtney came out with yet another gummy vitamin called Lemme Purr, so here's a dietitian's review on it. And this one's pretty controversial. I'm gonna let you figure out why they call it Lemme Purr, but this product is supposed to help with vaginal health. They make a lot of claims saying it's gonna help with pH levels, taste, odor, microflora, overall health, and freshness. And before I dive in any further, you really should work with a gynecologist if you do have any concerns. The product has 3 main ingredients: vitamin C, pineapple, and Bacillus coagulans, which is a type of probiotic. This product contains 1 billion CFUs of Bacillus coagulans, which is a probiotic that does have a lot of potential health benefits. To date, there's very little evidence that has actually shown that Bacillus coagulans helps with vaginal health. There have been a few very small studies that say it may help with vaginitis. However, there is no data to suggest that it helps with odor or perceived freshness. Probiotics may be able to help with overall health and or vaginal health. However, I would recommend at this point in time that you choose something that has a higher amount of probiotics, so much higher than 1 billion CFUs, and a multi-strain probiotic. If you want very specific recommendations, you should see a healthcare professional in person. When it comes to pineapple, that's an old wives' tale. There's not really any research that says pineapple is going to help with taste, odor, freshness, you name it. Finally, the product has vitamin C, which is important for our immune system. It's an antioxidant, and it helps to support collagen building. However, when it comes to vaginal health, this ingredient really doesn't seem to have much of a purpose. Besides the nutrients, I do think this product is problematic for a variety of reasons, which is why it's controversial. I actually think that the product just does nothing but create another thing for women to worry about, and it doesn't really do that much benefit. If you have any concerns over your health, you should speak with a gynecologist or your healthcare provider who can actually
Completely agree, essentially. And then she also came out with Lemme Sleep that someone reviewed.
Go buy Lemme Sleep. Please do not go buy Lemme Sleep after you saw that viral video that got almost 35 million views. The creator is amazing, but touting this product, it's not a good product, and I'm going to tell you why. In my opinion, Lemme Vitamins is the most overhyped, overpriced supplement brand on the market. The only reason the creator got such great sleep from this is because it has 5 milligrams of melatonin. That is a hefty dose. Of course that is going to knock you out. Here's where Lemme is just a money grab. This bottle is $30. $30 for the only thing that's really working in there for you to fall asleep is melatonin. Go look on the market. You can get melatonin as cheap as $5 a bottle, and they are charging you $30. And they might say, yeah, but we have herbals in it. You have multiple herbals in it, and it's only 25 milligrams. Those herbals are not doing anything for sleep. Then they might say, oh, but we have L-theanine in it. You have 50 milligrams of L-theanine in it for sleep. That's really not going to do much. Also, there's the argument of like, should you even be using melatonin at all? You know, every once in a blue moon, I will use melatonin. I don't want to be regularly using melatonin. Of course, other doctors have different opinions on this, but most functional medicine doctors are going to be like, be careful about melatonin use. Lemme Vitamins is great at marketing. They're not fairly priced.
So like I said, the only thing in there is the melatonin. You can get the melatonin for cheap. It might not be in a tasty gummy, but it will work the same way. And you'll save so much money. There's the Lemme Chill.
I just started taking the Lemme Chill pills, or whatever gummies, and I'm usually like very high stress, whatever. So I'm drinking my little Alani, I squeeze it, I dump it all over myself, all over my car, literally everywhere, okay? Usually I would scream, cry, and I'm like, I'm going home, my day's ruined. I literally just like, was like, oh, I don't have anything to clean up. I found something, cleaned it up, and then I just like sat back down. And I'm like, whoa. I don't think I've ever been that chill in my life. Ever.
I love the anecdotal evidence, but you know, and Courtney said, welcome to the Lemme land, and she said the best. Yeah, I don't know how much I believe that. I think a lot of that, like I said, is placebo. You took this Lemme Chill vitamin and then something bad happened and you thought, I'm so chill right now, I'm not going to react badly, and it's just, I don't know. And then we also have the review of the Lemme Debloat by Taste of Nutrition.
Kourtney Kardashian's new product, Lemme Debloat, actually help you with bloating and digestion. I'm gonna let you know. I'm Katie, I'm a registered dietitian, and I review products to help you know if they're worth buying. Kourtney Kardashian has come out with a fourth product known as Lemme Debloat as part of her entire gummy vitamins line. I have reviewed them, so just check out my profile if you want to see the others. Her product makes a lot of claims, but the main ones being helping with bloat relief, helping with occasional gas, supporting the gut microbiome, as well as helping you digest meals. If we take a look at her products, there are three main ingredients that
I also have this weird thing about, like, do you need help digesting stuff? And if you do, that's like a medical condition and you should go see your doctor again. Like, I am such a big fan. I'm such a big fan of medication and like medicine and the medical world and doctors. Like, I just believe in science. I really do. I think if everything is healthy, I should just be able to digest stuff. We've been doing that for God knows how many centuries, you know? I believe if everything is in order, I should be able to fall asleep and I should be able to digest stuff and I should not be bloated because I'm digesting stuff, and I should be able to go to the toilet and poop and have a great time and have a great life. If I'm not doing those things, those like basic, you know, breathe, eat, sleep. Like, if I'm not doing these to my full extent, I should go see a doctor. Like, I should not be taking Kourtney Kardashian Lemme supplements. Because these are basic things as a human being that I should be able to do without a gummy supplement. So I'm always so like wary, I guess I could say, of these kind of supplements, because it's not like when I take something like magnesium or iron, I am low in iron. I get very dizzy when I stand up. I should be taking iron. Or like if the sun's not out a lot wherever you live, take a vitamin D and that will help you. If it starts making claims like, oh, this is the Debloat tablet, take that if you can't digest food, and this is the chill tablet, take this if you're super anxious. It's claiming to do things and change your life in some way. When I buy a magnesium type of things, it doesn't claim anything on it. It just says, hey, magnesium. Take it or don't. So I'm always wary with these big claims, you know, this will help you digest food and blah, because at that point you're like trying to solve an issue that should be solved with a doctor, not with Kourtney Kardashian. That's just my 2 cents on that.
may help with bloating. The first one is a prebiotic known as xylooligosaccharides, and this helps to feed beneficial bacteria in the gut, helping them flourish. The other two are found in a probiotic blend, and probiotics are beneficial bacteria that may confer health benefits to humans. The first probiotic is called Lactospore, and this is a brand name that represents a strain of Bacillus coagulans. Lactospore does have a decent amount of research. In particular, it has been shown to survive the manufacturing process in a variety of products, including gummy vitamins. And the strain has been studied in human clinical trials and has been shown to be beneficial in people with IBS, in particular in relieving symptoms of diarrhea, gas, bloating, as well as digestive discomfort. The second strain is known as DE111 as its brand name, or Bacillus subtilis. Similarly, this probiotic strain has been shown in some studies to help with digestive discomfort, gas, bloating, as well as supporting our overall immune health. However, one thing to keep in mind is that most studies are using higher amounts of probiotics when they're doing these. A lot of them are containing upwards of 5 to 10 billion CFUs for one strain alone. In this product, it contains 3 billion CFUs as part of a proprietary blend, so I'm not sure how much of each is included in this product. So it's hard to say if the same effects will happen from this product. The final ingredient is xylooligosaccharides, and these are a type of prebiotic, and prebiotics act as food for healthy bacteria in our gut. For example, it's been shown to help increase the growth of lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. So while they do include ingredients that may have some benefit, I do not believe that they're going to help you right away, so taking them right after a meal isn't going to alleviate bloating or help with your digestive discomfort. If anything, over time, it may help to support the growth of bacteria that may help with these symptoms, but we only really know that they benefit people with IBS, and we don't really know if they help people that don't have it. The other issue with bloating is that it can be caused by a variety of things. It can be caused by our diet, it can be caused by underlying conditions, or it can be lifestyle related, such as stress, our physical activity, our sleep habits, and so on. So I'd rather you see a healthcare professional to understand the root cause of the bloating than to take a supplement that acts as a band-aid solution. And remember, no supplement is a magic pill.
Exactly, like exactly how she said it. It's a band-aid solution. If you are not digesting your food well, and then you take a gummy, and suddenly you have no symptoms, it doesn't mean that the cause isn't there anymore. You've just covered it up with an overpriced gummy. You should go see a doctor, essentially, if you're not digesting food well. And then we also have the Lemme Glow lollipop, which I think is crazy. It's just a lollipop that you eat that will make you glow. I don't know. I don't know. This is ridiculous. This really is ridiculous. You get one lollipop. One? Oh, there's 7 servings. Oh my God, I thought you were buying one lollipop for $12. Okay, it's 7 lollipops for $12. I mean, apparently it's got collagen and vitamin C and antioxidant support and grass-fed collagen peptides, and it's watermelon flavored. Look, if you want a good lollipop, I guess this is just like a good little treat, but oh my God, does it actually help? Who knows? There was also an item called Lemme Fall in Love. It isn't on her website anymore, but it was this, and it was like an oil. It was a dietary supplement. It was in like a pipette, okay? And it said, love harder, fall deeper. Our limited edition organic flower elixir is expertly formulated with botanical blend that helps open your heart to fall in love. Help you fall in love for vitality and rejuvenation. Organic ginger root for warming vibes. It's just some warming vibes. What does that mean? What does that mean, Courtney? What's warming vibes? It sounds so stupid. No offense, really, that, you know, or all offense. What does this mean? Take 1 to 2 droppers, 15 to 30 drops. What? By mouth or add to your favorite drink. Right, so you take like a whole pipette. Okay. By mouth or add to your favorite drink to feel the love. How will I feel the love? Oh, this is so stupid. This is so dumb. Anyway, people also said that they're full of sugar, which for someone, it could also be not like processed sugar, like it could be like agave syrup or something, but it's still just like a sugary treat that you eat with some supplements in it. Let me actually see what's in these ingredients. Let me see. Sugars. Okay, so per serving, so 2 gummies, you get 3 grams of added sugars, which is 6% of like the whole gummy. Okay, and now she does say on here that it's not got high fructose corn syrup. Apparently it's not artificial and it's not a sweetener, but it's still just a sweet gummy with some supplements in it. Now, on my first channel, I did 2 videos about Be Better, who recently got cancelled, but he was the one that originally dragged LemmeLive. Turns out he's also got his own wellness brand that makes insane claims as well. So the delusion and the hypocrisy is so real. But Broken Clock is right twice a day. He made some good points about LemmeLive, but he should also take those points and apply them to his own brand, because yikes.
A master's degree in botanical medicine, and today I'm going to use it to expose why this brand by Kourtney Kardashian is one of the biggest scams I have seen in the supplement industry in a very, very long time.
Okay, it's a 10-minute long video. We're not watching it. I'm gonna save you guys that, waste of time. But he did start to expose them, essentially.
I have a master's degree in botanical medicine, and today I'm going to use it to expose why this brand by Kourtney Kardashian is one of the biggest scams I have seen in the supplement industry in a very, very long time.
This TikToker is now exposing Kourtney's supplement brand, pointing out that it's one of the biggest scams for making money. And now he may be facing lawsuits from the Kardashians. How crazy is that? But let's revisit the beginning of this intense drama that's been going on between Kardashian wellness guru Kourtney and the honest young truth seeker. You've probably heard of him already, as he's better known on TikTok as Be Better Company, with 500,000 followers creating videos about reviewing influencers' products without hesitation. And now Lemmy's turn has come to be put to the test by Be Better Company. Well, Lemme is Kourtney's brand that offers vitamin and botanical supplement in various colors and flavors, all in the form of gummies. They have a few different options such as lemmas for burning calories, debloating, aiding sleep, and much more. You can probably find anything you can think of. Marketing for the brand alone was good, and they considered every possible detail. Even the TikToker himself said it was an excellent campaign.
I literally was obsessed with their marketing campaign, from their e-commerce approach to their email marketing to the industrial design of this packaging.
So where did it go wrong?
I've been going through this roller coaster for like 5 years, and knowing what it always was, I knew it was vitamins and supplements. It just was finding the right partners that had the same beliefs as me as far as sustainability, as far as ingredients.
And this is where the problem occurred. Ingredients. Be Better Company dissected Lemmy's gummies and found out a shocking truth. The ingredients list, Kourtney's maze of fake promises, was deemed misleading, because the actual amount of active ingredients barely made an impact on the scale of effectiveness.
There's only so much room where you can fit in these medicinal ingredients into this tiny little gummy, because the vast majority of these gummies need to be other things. They need to be natural flavors, sometimes gelatin and sugar and all these different things.
And that's just the start of triggering alarm within the wellness community. For better or worse, Kourtney kept the most crucial information about the proportion of ingredients to herself. When it comes to supplementation, knowing a specific amount of each used ingredient is a must.
And I was extremely, honestly shocked to see that Kourtney Kardashian is engaging in something called proprietary blends.
So basically, without specifying the milligram amount of each ingredient, you can't be sure what you're putting into your body. He also claims that Kourtney's gummies will not have any effect on your body except a placebo in your head, pointing out that consuming something expensive just because it's from the Kardashian family doesn't necessarily mean it's valuable.
So, he was the whistleblower allegedly. Now, Apparently he's getting sued, but also now there is a lawsuit against Lemme. It's a class action lawsuit over deceptive advertising. Okay, this is by The Independent. Oh, what is that? Zimmerman Reed, a class action litigation firm, has launched an investigation into the reality TV star's popular line of gummies and supplements over claims that Lemme violated consumer rights by misleadingly and deceptively marketing its products. The law firm is specifically investigating the brand's Lemme Purr The law firm is specifically investigating the brand's Lemme Purr gummies, which purports to boost vaginal health and support vaginal odor. Lemme Curb capsules advertise to support healthy blood sugar. Oh god. This is something to like aim it at people with diabetes and stuff. Oh god. Lemme Debloat, which claims to relieve bloating symptoms. Lemme Matcha advertised to support cellular energy and energy metabolism. Zimmerman Reed asks Lemme customers if they expected the products to work as advertised upon purchasing Lemme Purr gummies, Lemme Curb, Lemme Debloat, Lemme Matcha. If you purchase a Lemme product, you may be entitled to compensation. The free case review form reads. And her wellness brand has previously raised eyebrows from health experts and medical professionals. She launched a brand in September 2022 with a line of vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO gummy supplements. She then became the subject of controversy after introducing Lemme Purr, which is the vaginal one. According to the Lemme website, Lemme Purr contains clinically studied SNZ 1969 probiotics that specifically target vaginal microbiome health and pH levels to support freshness and odor. The gummies are also made with vitamin C for antioxidant and pro-collagen benefits and real pineapple extract. And it did sell out in its first week, but there are customers and gynecologists that are feeling a little bit skeptical for obvious reasons. Dr. Melanie Bone, an OBGYN and member of Day's Medical Board, a gynecological health research and development company, previously told The Independent that since vaginas... I'm so tired. Since vaginas... oh my god. Since vaginas are self-cleaning, products that play on false insecurities about women's health should be treated with caution. So, yeah, basically brands should not try to advance artificial insecurities forced upon women and AFAB individuals, she said. So it does contain probiotics, which have been proved to support the health of your vagina, like the vaginal microbiome. Microbiome. The ingredients used in Kardashian Barker's products, such as pineapple extract, are less credible. And the Lemme Matcha supplements contain only 100 milligrams of matcha, and the much higher doses needed to provide effective energy boosting results. So a single teaspoon of matcha includes an estimated 2,000 milligrams, which is 20 times higher than the amount in one serving of Lemme Matcha, because obviously you can't fit all of that into a little gummy, or it'd be just like a massive gummy that you have to eat. So there seems to be a lawsuit starting. Let's see if there was anything more recent. That was 23rd of August. 1st of August, Yahoo News, class action lawsuit, deceptive advertising. No, that's basically it. But yeah, so there seems to be a lawyer out there asking around if people felt like they were falsely advertised to, so you can just pick up this lawsuit and start a class action lawsuit, because people could actually get their money back if none of this truly makes a difference and it's all just in your head and all a placebo. Have you taken LemmeLive? Have you taken Halo Beauty or any other supplements that claim to like change your life? Or are you just a regular standard supplement taker? Or do you just not take any supplements and you just live your life like that? Let me know. Subscribe with the bell icon for engagement. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.